Let's do multiplication that's a little bit more difficult. Now, how am I going to multiply this? Because it's not just distributing. What should I be thinking about?
Foiling.
Foil, right? Because we're multiplying binomials, basically. So when I foil, what do I get?
Oh, goodness. Okay, well.
It's not goodness, it's just what?
Square root of 6.
It's the square root of 6, right? And then when I keep distributing for the first part of the foil, now it's minus the square root of 9, right?
Outside, inside.
Now let's go to the inside. What's on the inside here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Square root of 14.
Square root of 14. What's the last terms, the product?
Negative square root of 21.
Now make sure that we do understand the minus is outside the radical. There's no minus inside these radicals, right?
Ever.
I'm not going to say that. We still have the rest of the chapter to get through. Do I have anything here that I can simplify or reduce?
Yes.
What?
The 9.
What is the square root of 9?
3.
So I still have the square root of 6, as we've seen before. The guy doesn't break down. I get minus 3. The square root of 14, does he break down at all?
No.
If anything, he's just 2 times 7, which doesn't help. 21 is 3 times 7, and I don't get anything out of that.
So you
just
still
kinda bring that
keep
down.
it in the same order, Mr. Craig?
Yep. Sure. I don't really know if there's necessarily a prescribed order that these need to be in. Some people like to put the constants at the beginning, like and they're all constants, but some people like to put the integer values at the very beginning. Some people like them at the very end. I don't think it matters.
So you try and look for like radicals specifically?
You do want to look for like radicals, and you also want to make sure you simplify. And if you look at this next example, I think it's going to be maybe something more of what you're looking for, what you're expecting to see. In terms of looking for like radicals, and maybe more simplifying that needs to be done.
Simplified if needed. Okay. I can make
Well,
it.
not if needed, but you always simplify if you can.
Yep. Really? I know. I'm making myself a note.
3 square roots of 5 plus 2 square roots of 7 times 6 square roots of 5 plus the square root of 7. This is just like the last problem, but I made it a little bit more difficult. Basically, I'm combining the procedures that we did in the last 2 problems into this guy. So we still need a foil, right? When I do the first terms,
18 square roots of 5?
nope.
10? I mean,
25.
just kidding.
Right?
18 square roots of 5 times 5 is 25, right?
Okay.
Is that good? You got to make sure that you don't say 5 or 10, that you understand you are multiplying these guys. 5 times 5 is 25. On the outside, what do we have?
3 square roots of 35.
Yeah, you're right. 3 square roots of 35. Do y'all agree?
Yep.
Okay.
Inside, you got
What's on the inside here?
12 square roots of 35.
12 square roots of 35, and then the last would give me 2 square roots of 49. Do y'all agree?
Yeah.
Now let's simplify this. We know that the square root of 25 is going to give me what? So what is 18? What's going to happen with 18 and 5? Is that addition or what?
Multiplication.
This is multiplication, so what's 18 times 5?
140.
If you had 18 nickels,
9, yeah.
that's like 9 dimes, which is 90. What about the square root of 49? This guy's a perfect square, isn't he? So what does this term give me? It gives me 14. Now, look at what you have here on the inside.
Oh, we can combine those.
Those guys are like radicals, aren't they?
Yeah.
And what did they give me?
15 square roots of 35.
15 square roots of 35. Is there anything else I can do in this problem?
You can add the 90 and the 14.
Add the integer values, so that gives me 104 plus 15 square roots of 35.
Oh, that's not so bad.
No, you gotta be careful, because sometimes people try to do things that you're not allowed to do. Can you combine 104 and 15? No, that would break the order of operations, because multiplication is stronger than addition, and multiplication comes first. So if you try to add those guys first, you're breaking the order, and you're going to be in trouble. I guarantee you.